If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. Happy Thursday. We are back with another one. GMS fam, the green room. Appreciate y'all for pulling up as usual, man. Y'all know what's going on. A little bit of smoke in the air. Don't mind me. You know we keep that green mind state, man. Everybody out there, man, if you hear my voice, tap into that live chat. Let me know you are in here. Shout out your city. Let me know where you are tuning in from, man. I see you, King Lukey, Soda Slim, Amir Stanfield, JaVale Whitfield, Arius, Baby G is in the building. GMS fam, the green room. You know we start out every show with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. Keeping that green mind state. Yes, we have some things we need to discuss today, so I hope y'all are tuned in and y'all chilling just for a little bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all long today. Today is not gonna be a long stream. We just gonna cover a few topics and I'm gonna get on out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? I know me and y'all got better things to do with y'all today. Ain't that right? Now, I want to start this with, I wanted to start it with the Will and Jada thing, but I really wanted to start this with the Cesar Pina situation. Now, here's what's going on, man. I've been trying to cover this whole entire situation with Cesar Pina, DJ Envy, this whole real estate fraud, real estate RICO situation that they got going on. And everything has been sounding crazy at this point. And we had just got news yesterday that Cesar was actually arrested. Now, he ended up posting bond and getting out. It was $1 million bond, but of course, you know, when the way it's set up is you don't actually pay $1 million. You got to pay 10% of it. But it's crazy because the 10%, you would think if he's going to jail for fraud or if he's getting arrested for possible fraud, wouldn't you want to not have that person spend more of the money that he supposedly stole from people? Like, Cesar should probably still be in jail until they figure out if he actually stole from people. I don't think having him pay however much money he had to pay to bond himself out, especially when he doesn't have apparently the funds to pay for anything else at the moment, pay people back, excuse me, pay on his house, pay on this, pay on that. It's a little weird, right? Well, anyway, Tony the Closer was the one that disclosed this information. Tony has been on top of this case. Excuse me, you guys. I'm still getting over being sick and whatnot, so you're probably going to hear me cough a few times. I just want to, ahead of time, say my apologies. But Tony the Closer has been very, very close on this situation, giving everybody information. And also the people that have been allegedly scammed by Cesar Pina have been DMing and messaging and emailing Tony the Closer, giving him calls and letting him know the information that they have regarding them investing with Cesar and not getting their money back. So, of course, when Cesar was arrested, he obtained court documents. This is United States District Court, District of New Jersey. United States of America versus Cesar Hungry Ass Pina. I think that's what that says right there. Let me see. Does that say hungry ass? It says Cesar Hungry Hippo. No, Cesar Harambe Pina. What is this? I don't know. I don't know how to say that middle name. Anyway, here's a criminal complaint. Special agent something being duly sworn state following blah blah blah. See the attachment. Cesar Pina basically got arrested yesterday, but he posted bond. But everybody's sitting here wondering, well, if Cesar got arrested, DJ Envy must be next, right? We gotta know if he's gonna be next. I don't know. We'll see. So a report came out because apparently not only did Cesar get arrested yesterday, but the feds pulled up to iHeartMedia. They pulled up to iHeartMedia because they had questions for not only DJ Envy, but the company themselves.
Cesar Pina arrested by the feds this morning on a charge of wire fraud and brought here to the federal courthouse in Newark. They say this may be just the beginning. He could face additional charges of money laundering.
Holy.
You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Cesar Pina.
DJ Envy often had his pal, Cesar Pina, on the radio host's The Breakfast Club show.
Started with no money, and here I am, $50 million later in real estate.
Promoting their real estate partnership. Now, in this federal complaint, the government says Pina...
That always made me laugh every time I heard him say how much money he was in on real estate. $50 million. And then you find out that, like, he wasn't actually paying people back and shit.
Engaged in a Ponzi-like...
Motherfucker tried to say he was $50 million in real estate. Now, I know, of course, that means that, like, his properties and, like, you know, stuff like that. It doesn't actually mean that he had, like, $50 million. But if you have that much in real estate, you sure as hell can pay people back.
Involving investors, adding Pina defrauded dozens of victims of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them.
I lost $200,000.
$835,000 in total.
I lost a total of $64,000.
I lost $1 million.
Envy, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, was not charged, but many of the alleged victims say they were influenced by his celebrity.
He's advertising this all over the radio and on television.
Investors say Pina promised he would rehab and flip distressed properties, many in Patterson, giving a 30% profit within months. Dozens have now filed lawsuits saying they never got any of their investment back. Pina is accused of pocketing $17 million from just 4 properties. As news broke of his arrest, we were interviewing Jeff Robinson, who owns a food truck and car wash in Patterson.
My son was my world, and these people took advantage.
His son, Jeff Jr., tragically died in a car accident 6 months ago, leaving 2 children behind. Jeff Jr. had invested $325,000 with Pina in this Passaic property.
Damn.
The dad says Pina then went dark.
After I buried my son, I called Cesar. Oh, bro, I'm going to meet you. I have text correspondence with Cesar, text messages. Oh, I'm running a little behind. He never met me here. But my main concern is getting what's due to those children. It's not fair. The comfort would be when my grandkids are in position when they have trust accounts with that money that he owes those.
Cesar, you low down, dirty, hefty, oversized, lard ass piece of shit. More and more we have people coming out giving their stories about what they have been experiencing with Cesar Pina. And the news have been covering this so closely, man. I can't even stress to you enough the type of ordeal this man is in, and to be on the internet to try to, act like, after he got he bailed himself out, Cesar went on the internet to do this. So he posted up himself on Instagram on his story after bailing out, going back to his home, and posted this video with the music of DMX talking about we ain't going anywhere. Crazy type of reactions you get from a nigga that is being accused of stealing millions of dollars from people. What's messed up also is that he also posted something on his Instagram with a 50 Cent caption. I want to see what the caption, I'm going to read the caption for you just so y'all can get in context what it is. He said, every negative is a positive. The bad things that happen to me, I somehow make them good. That means you can't do anything to hurt me. He posted that last night, and people were in his comments like, well, damn, this is crazy. This man is out here taunting motherfuckers, basically. His wife, posting up, the video of him with an ankle monitor on. It seems like they love it, which is very odd to me. But somebody went on to his Instagram page and said, don't tell you gave them people envy on the proffer. I'm joking. I just wanted to use the Keefy D lingo. Hilarious. But you probably told on envy, and he has a lot of kids like 17. Cesar replied and said, I'm loyal to my friends. Can't say the same for them. AKA insinuating that DJ Envy is not a loyal friend to him, clearly because DJ Envy has been also somebody who has come out to say that Cesar owes him $500,000. Now, it's crazy that somebody will remain loyal to you when you are somebody who is, and to be honest, the brunt of the business. You are the guy that brought this thing to Envy to make sure, and I'm not trying to absolve Envy from any wrongdoing, but I'm just saying somebody like Cesar needs to understand his role in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing bad business and you're taking money from a bunch of people and your business partner is DJ Envy, you should understand that any blowback that comes from it is going to be on him as well, and it's going to be amplified because it's DJ Envy. I don't think anybody would give a damn about a Cesar Pina being a scammer if he wasn't attached to DJ Envy. Now, like I said earlier, Tony the Closer has also been somebody who has been very close on this situation and posting, updates about things that's been going on. This is a video that I didn't actually get a chance to see, but this is him talking about the fact that his girlfriend ended up having a miscarriage due to all the things that's been going on. When Tony was the one that's, hammering down the news that Cesar is a scammer and he's this and that, Cesar decided that he was going to try to fight back towards Tony and posted up old mugshots of Tony and posted up his old information about different cases that he was in. Quite a bit of them were domestic violence cases, some of which have been dropped. I guess it was a way to try to, demonize Tony and try to discredit him. But here's what Tony had to say about why he will not stop until both Cesar and DJ Envy are both put in jail.
My girl miscarried f***ing with you. Do you know I'm not going to stop until I get you in jail? I want to see what your 12 days of Christmas looks like for your f***ing wife this year. F***ing attacked my woman. Cesar fat posted personal addresses, business addresses, tried to shame my girl. Bro, like, you is done. I guarantee you, I'm going to make sure every media outlet, I'm going to make sure every in the world know the pieces of shit that you are. Instead of having accountability for the people that you robbed, you tried to attack me. Went and dug up my past that I've always addressed. Went and dug up my past and tried to post my past as a way to discredit me. On your stealing and scamming. Went and posted my mugshots on dismissed cases in order to try to shame me. Do you know I will not stop? Should have killed me. That would have been your best bet. Because what you done did now, you have activated a nigga that won't stop until I finish you.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go on every media outlet. I'm going to get on every source. I'm going to help every victim. You will be in jail. You think that you're going to send a nigga to me and think that I'm just going to come downstairs and let you? Nigga, I'm coming down with them sticks. You send a nigga to my crib?
Yeah, apparently, and this is from Tony the Closer. We don't know if this is true or not, but I'm not saying that he's a liar. I'm just taking his word for it. Apparently somebody was sent to that man's condominium. He lives in a condo somewhere in Florida, and apparently he went downstairs one day to leave, and somebody was outside waiting for him, and it didn't end up going however who sent the person to do whatever. It didn't go as exactly how they thought it was going to go, which is very crazy to me, because it's like, if you're about to deal with some legal problems, why would you put yourself in a harsher legal situation if you send somebody to somebody's residence because they're calling you out for scamming? And also, I understand Tony when he feels the way that he feels. You don't play with a man's wife like that. Keep it to you. I don't know why people can't do that. That's also a sign of guilt to me. It's a very large sign of guilt to me when somebody has a issue going on or a discrepancy, and somebody is putting a light on it, and instead of addressing what it is that they are accusing you of, or putting or whatever jacket they're putting on you, instead of addressing that, you immediately started attacking this person's family or people that they love and care about. And then you start dipping down a different avenue. It starts to become more personal. Trust me, I understand. Things that can be kept between certain individuals, but then the other person feels like they got to go the furthest. And I guess, of course, there's no rules in war. You do what you want to do. But there's consequences behind it. And sometimes, no matter what position you are in life, you could have more money than somebody, you got more fame, more clout, whatever, more connections. At the end of the day, whoever got the gun in their hand is going to be the one that comes out the victor. And it seems like Tony the Closer is the one with the gun in his hand, because somebody's going to go to jail from this. Most likely Cesar. I don't know about DJ Envy, but most likely Cesar. Now, just to give a little bit more of what's been going on, as you see, Tony had a lot to say, so somebody entered the chat under that same post I told you about on Cesar's page and said now he gonna order more DoorDash. Hilarious. And Flipping NJ, aka Cesar Pina, responded by saying 5 times Tony's rent today on DoorDash. Wild. Now, see, I'm gonna be honest. I stopped kind of trusting people's confidence in certain accusations. Like when people have accusations against them and they come out being extra confident or being extra sure that they're not gonna be, locked up or they're not gonna get in trouble for it, I stopped really believing in that. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it's a good sign when somebody is fighting back. Like, no, I'm not gonna let this narrative spread. If something is a lie, I would be the one to fight against it and go hard back against whoever it is that's trying to push this false narrative on me. But then it turned into something where you start seeing a lot of people who are in the public eye try to save face more than they are their actual reputation. See, Cesar can't let people know that he's an actual scammer. He has to continue to try to put on this cape like he's the real estate guy that actually was out here doing good by people. See, I learned from Tory Lanez situation. After the situation happened with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez was out here trying to speak his piece, and he even put out a whole album speaking about the situation. He was one of those guys where I said, that's wild. If I was somebody who actually shot somebody, but then going on this run like I didn't do it and actually trying to like show and prove that I didn't do this by posting this or saying this on live or making a whole entire album, it's either two things. You either didn't do it or you are completely insane. Then it seems like most times people are completely insane. The evidence that has been coming out against Cesar Pina is very hard to dispute. It's very hard for people to be on his side just off of his word. Because we aren't just getting people that are just accusing him and just saying that he stole money. They're showing you paperwork. They have the evidence. They have the documents. They have the text messages. They have all the evidence in the world to prove that this person didn't pay them back. And not one time out of Cesar still being on the internet since the allegations, has he tried to dispute what it is that happened with actual facts and with actual proof. At this point, my nigga, just saying you didn't do it is not enough. Just being the person to say, hey, I didn't do it, or saying these people are lying, or just saying that this is part of real estate and investments, that's not enough. So at this point, we just gonna have to see, man. He's out on bond. Cesar is out on bond right now. He's currently probably on house arrest. So we're just gonna see what happens from that point on. Now, moving forward, because like I said, I'm not holding y'all long today, man. It's gonna be a nice breeze of a show. Now, as we continue to cover certain stories, man, one recent story that everybody has been covering is the Jada and Will situation. Now, Jada has gone on this tour talking about all these things and personal situations in her relationships, talking about her, being hard for her to get up, depression, and just being sad, not being happy, not being happily married, just all this type of stuff. Not being, still not being in a relationship with Will or whatever the case may be, or them being separated. Whole bunch of stuff. Tupac got alopecia. She was in the trunk of the BMW when Tupac got shot. Somehow she helped Pac escape to Cuba. He's still alive. I don't know. It's a bunch of bullshit going on. Anyway, everybody's been waiting on Will to make a statement. Everybody's been waiting on Will to just hey man, what do you have to say about everything that's going on? You can't just be silent forever, bro. I mean, I know you don't have to say anything. This is personal. This is your family. This is things that you actually have to deal with in real life. So you don't have to say anything. But if you're going to keep showing up in the public and you're going to keep posting shit, knowing what's going on, I mean, shit, you might as well. So, Will has posted a couple things. The first thing he posted was him relaxing on the boat and saying his notifications are turned off. Then he posted another thing saying, oh, here's my official statement. Then he fake sneezed, and it was this whole graphic. It was him basically trying to be yo, I'm unbothered, which is, it's okay. But you're kind of looking crazy, my guy. So, I guess during Jada's book run, she had her family with her at one of these events that she had. I think it was yesterday or the day before, maybe. But Jada had Will and her entire family there, all the kids there, for her book signing or book release or whatever it was that she had going on. Will finally had something to say regarding the situation, and this is what he had to say.
Can you love somebody forever, no matter what? Oh, boy was I saw you, man. I saw your face. Can you show up and love somebody for the rest of your life, even when you don't agree with them? And there ain't nobody on earth except you, mommy, my mama. Jada's the best friend I have ever had on this planet. And I am going to show up for her and support her for the rest of my life.
So, there you have it. Jada is the best friend he has ever had. See, Will is very good at this. He's very good at showing that he supports his wife no matter what, and that he loves her no matter what. But then he will also remind you that they just friends. Those for the hoes in the in the DMs and shit. For the big parties he be going to and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that y'all know that she's just the best friend that I've ever had. If y'all ever thinking about just being my friend, you're not gonna be her in that area. But if one of you hoes want to be my girl, if y'all want to topatry on me, hey, we can get it in. The reason I like it is because Will is gonna always continue to show that he's a stand-up guy. He's not gonna go out of his way to embarrass her. He's not gonna go out of his way to reveal to the public who he's been smashing on or any other type of details about their relationship like that in a way where it makes her look bad. Because even with the old clip surfacing of, Will, because that's the thing that kind of has been changing, turning the tide on the narrative. Everybody's saying that, Jada's been doing this on purpose. She wants to emasculate him. She wants to embarrass him. But a lot of the things she's been saying are things that Will have already said in interviews. Will has already said these things. And they've sat together and said these things. So I'm still leaning towards the fact that Jada is just, I don't know what it is, what she's trying to do. Maybe it's just because she wants to sell that many books. Because I said the other day, people for the people that are saying, bringing up the old clips and people that are saying, well, Will said this stuff and he was saying the same thing. There's still a respect factor there. We still don't know about anybody that Will has messed with, slept with, been his girlfriend in between times where him and Jada were separated. We don't know any of that. All there has been is speculation and people that they wished Will could have been smashing on. There's no actual proof. There's no actual hard evidence of him being with anybody besides her. That's a respect level because we all know he has. We all know Will has been knocking him down for years, but we're never going to know it and we're never going to know who. That is respect when it comes to humans, human nature. See, a lot of people like to build this idea of relationships and what certain things should be like. No, I think when people get together, they should find out who they are, find out what they like, find out what it is that they can stand, what they can build on in a relationship. These two people clearly didn't have the same idea of marriage. So here we are today learning about certain things about these individuals and being confused because not only did they portray a certain thing, but they also allowed the public to believe that they were just the perfect ideal version of a husband and wife or what a relationship should be. See, when you put that jacket on and you wear it, knowing that's not who you are, you get this. And it's one big fucking mess. Now, on the 5150 show, Corey Holcomb had the lead attorney on. And they had a nice little debate when it came to this Jada and Will situation. See, the lead attorney believes that this is all Will's fault because Jada has been telling this man for years how much she didn't want to be in a marriage, how much this and that. She's been very vocal about it. And if she hasn't been vocal, she's been showing the signs of a person that didn't want to be in that marriage. So, and of course, on the other hand, Corey and Craig are like, nah, man, this bitch is crazy. Like, she's doing this on purpose. She's trying to disrespect this man. And both points that were made were very valid. So I'm going to play this for y'all. I'm going to go grab me some water so I can stop coughing so much. Listen to this, and I'll be right back.
It's not even Jada's fault. It's not even Jada's fault.
Oh, I want to hear this.
This is 100% on Will. And let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because what did we just talk about? We talked about how men typically are ambivalent to marriage. Men, we'll stay with a woman for 50 years, not get married. We don't give a shit. It's usually the women that's dragging us to the altar. This situation was reversed. It was against nature. Jada was constantly telling this man that she didn't want to get married. Jada was constantly telling this man that she didn't believe in monogamy. If a woman from the outset is telling you that she doesn't believe in traditional roles, and then you go ahead and marry her, it's almost like whatever comes after that is your fault because you're going against nature, right? Women who don't want to get married, who don't believe in monogamy, who don't believe in having some type of partnership like that, what do you expect?
That's
this
true.
is exactly what you could have predicted on their wedding day.
That is true.
How is this her fault when she told this man from the jump, this is what it is?
I agree.
See,
listen, go ahead, Craig.
I agree because we're supposed to be accountable, but she's a covert narcissist. I look at it the other way. I feel like she
Craig had her sounding like a special agent. He said she is a covert.
him enough of her to get the economic stability that she needed because she was a mid to low level actress and she would never be as successful as him. So I feel like she put on a mask just until she got to a point where she had, kind of the power she needed to be able to do what she's doing now, which is basically destroy him for forcing her to deny herself. And it, my bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just feel like, man, at the end of the day, everybody knows she, everybody don't know, but we assume that she really wants to be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's common knowledge that, so I feel like she, she just is looking at a way to completely destroy him before she leaves.
Well, you say like, she's wearing this mask, she's a covert narcissist. How is it covert if she was telling this dude the whole time?
I can't wait to say what I got to say about it.
Right? How is it a mask if she's showing this man this is what it is? She's having, you say she wants to have sex with women, which could absolutely be the case. She's obviously having sex with men. She's got kids with Will. She's having sex with the young dude. Yeah. She's all over the place.
Her son's friend.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this too. This is very off topic. I just want to make it very clear that if Corey didn't respect or have like any love for the lead attorney and like, kind of take some of the things that he said for his word and be like, man, this guy's real smart. This guy's real talented at what he does. He'll most definitely call this man a fruit booty. I'm just saying. He'll call him moist. He'll call it something. I'm just putting it out there, man. For somebody that is very quick to call out some LGBTQ shit, the mannerisms of the lead attorney was a little bit moist. And that's no disrespect, man. Shout out to the lead attorney. That guy's very great at what he does. I'm just saying. Side note.
We don't say that.
The reason I say that it's covert is because she was willing to sacrifice her preferences for gain. At that time, her sexuality wasn't as important as her financial stability. So
that's what I was just finna say.
Yeah.
See, when you got paper, you could get almost any bitch to do what you wanted to do. When you got paper, the magic of paper, I ain't even got no paper. I ain't got no real paper. You would be amazed at what I get these bitches to do for the little nickels and dime. Well, I got bitches out here having rape dance contests, boy. Will Smith had money and fame. She's not gonna be able to turn it down. Will Smith, you can say whatever you want to say. I know Will Smith was fucking them motherfucking actresses he was working with, especially the one little Spanish bitch. I can't think of her name. Will Smith is a monster out there with hoes and whatever the fuck else he doing.
Oh my God.
Cause he Will Smith, he got paper. When you got paper, you in America, you get the bitch you want with paper. Even if the bitch is against it. Even if she, marriage is not my, bitch, I got this paper. They go with it. But this is a different case. She got the money. Why does she want, what is her hatred of this man?
Yeah, like why you keep continually
But see, that's the thing.
talking like that about
she
him?
was saying that she was crying at the wedding.
Oh, she said she was drugged down. You just dragged me down. I don't want to be drugged down.
Of course she's going to take it out on this dude. Of course she's going to embarrass him. She doesn't really want to be in the marriage. She didn't want to be in the marriage from the start. Will is the one, oh, you're going to be my wife, and,
I'll
are
show
you married now? Are you with somebody? No, well, you're mine now. He was the one that put the full court press.
We had a T-shirt that say Will Smith, King Beta Male.
I mean, that's the thing, right?
I agree, but
it's like, come on.
That lady.
If your wife, your future wife, is crying at the wedding because she doesn't want to marry you, what the hell are you doing?
Holy. Now, that was something I forgot about. She said she was crying at the wedding. You know what I thought about? Can I put my conspiracy hat on? I don't have a literal hat, but I think I'm going to make a conspiracy hat just for a segment. Every time we get done talking about something, I'm going to just put the conspiracy hat on, and I'm going to just come up with a scenario. You know what I think? Call me crazy if you want. But Jada is displaying the type of behavior of a woman that felt trapped and felt like she had no choice and felt like she was in a prison because another man wanted something she didn't. And Will has refused to give her the divorce that she wants because they don't have a prenup. So instead of looking like a woman that just wants to take half of his shit, she's allowing to continue to stay taken care of, but also wanted to be known that this is somewhere she doesn't really want to be. Now, we've always seen Will as the nice, upbeat, just like, cool, collective, got his shit together type person. A lot of those people behind the scenes, though, seem like they'll be very hard to deal with because they don't have a camera on them or people watching them to judge them. What if Will was like mentally abusive? And because of his image, she doesn't want to ruin that lovable image that America has for him. Which is why she continues to punch down on the situation. Everybody's confused. Why does she keep doing this? Why does she keep volunteering this information? And why is Will being so cool about this shit? Is she protecting something? Think about it. Will built her dream house. Have y'all seen the house? That's the house she does the red table talk in. Let me just show y'all. Let me see if they got the images on here, man. Look at this chunky motherfucker here. Built her dream house. This was for Jada. Why and what would keep somebody, and I guess everybody's different, but we always hear a lot of the same things from women when it comes to like what they want out of relationships, and not that that's supposed to be the only or the main thing, but Jesus, if I could get, I'm giving you the everything that you've ever wanted, and somehow you're still unhappy. Somehow you're waking up in this big ass mansion trying hard to get up because you're depressed. Now that also goes to show you guys, whether you waking up in the bed you waking up in right now, not a millionaire, or waking up in the most expensive bed with however many thread counts in the most expensive multi-million dollar crib, that human shit is going to hit you. She had a full bank account, in a state, and could wake up and literally choose to do anything she wanted to in life. But she was broken and depressed and couldn't get up and sad. Exact. What more do you want from me? Use all the sound bites. You get the R. Kelly sound bite. I'm tired of you killing me with this shit, Jada. Fuck it, hit him with the best cry ever, nigga. Imagine Jada being the dude in the best cry ever. Like, Will's the nigga that's crying, and Jada's the son that was like, I still love you. Will has tried to do everything he could, man. But that's just a theory, because it's like usually when those situations happen, somebody is trying to protect somebody. It's too weird. It's too weird for me. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. If Will is genuinely this type of person on a day-to-day basis, if he's really the cool, calm, and respectful guy and, you know, really loving and really, you know, giving a shit about his family and being there for his family, it'll be very crazy to me. Very crazy to me why this woman is decided, even if she didn't want to be in a marriage with Will, the fact that you should respect him enough to not want to embarrass him or emasculate him should be enough for you not to do it. But there's clearly something that's there that we may be finding out in the book, or maybe not. Maybe that's the reason why Will's showing up everywhere and doing the book tour with her, because it's like, bitch, you could tell all you want, but not that one thing. Not the one thing that's going to change everybody's perspective about me and make everybody look at me like a villain. You can't do that. You can tell it all. You can talk about fucking August. You can talk about giving them head. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about in that regard. But other shit, do not bring that up on me, please. I'll come to your book signings. I'll speak. I'll do what you need me to do. Please don't reveal that. Interesting. You want to know what else is interesting? Like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I'm trying not to keep y'all long today. I'm sorry, but these points I'm trying to get off, man. It's just, I can't get them off quick enough. Let me read some of y'all comments, by the way, too. Soda Slim said, in theory, though, for sure, burn it down. Hitman2211, what up, Hitman? He said, I just want to give Jada a shape up. He said, you gotta line that up there, huh? Lace Front Beard said, I don't know. His son models dresses. Yeah, I mean, that's the new generation thing, man. These motherfuckers, I you know what I said? And another theory of mine, man, I've said this before, and it kind of dawned on me. I'm like, the same way dudes back in the day would join in like pottery class or acting class or cooking class, it was to get the hoes. Nowadays, niggas putting on painting their nails, niggas putting on skirts and shit, niggas putting on dresses to get the hoes. Now, is that the way that I would go about it? Probably not. But, you know, that's what I've been seeing lately. These dudes with their fingernails painted and wearing dresses and wearing kilts and wearing skirts and all types of shit, they seem to be falling in some coochie. So now I'm not saying they ain't onto no backdoor entryways, but I'm just saying, you know, when you see them out in public, they tend to got some girls with them. Now, speaking of weirdo activity, this shit has always been amazing to me, to watch how Blueface's mom tries to pretend to be a mom, but really somebody that's in love with her son. Yes, that's a fact. Blueface's mom, Carlisa, she suffers from son-husband syndrome. We talked about this several times on this show. Son-husband syndrome is where you have a son, and due to the circumstances of the father and him either being or not being in their life, or whatever he treated you, or whatever the case may be, maybe you see the dad in the son. But whatever the circumstance is, you tend to look at your son not just as your son, but as your partner as well. So these mothers do certain things thinking that they're being a mom, when really y'all just looking creepy as hell. Now, this person right here, Carlisa, is Blueface's mom. And it seems like she always has an opinion about the women that he's sleeping with. You know, it's not out of the ordinary for a mother to comment on her son's situation. But when you're super invested in it like this, you start to look like a scorned ex or his first baby mom. She has first baby mom energy. The first baby mom who the nigga left and it moved on and went to this girl, went to that girl and had another kid with, and, you know, doing all this extra shit with her, probably buying shit and taking her on trips, something like that. She has this resentment in her heart. So now she feels like at any moment, whenever something happens that has nothing to do with her, she has to comment about it. Now, here's what happened. Blueface and his obtuse, oblong-shaped booty baby mom, Jaden, went on the Jason Lee show to have an interview. During that show, I guess they spoke on some shit. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't really give a damn. But anyway, here is Blueface's mom reacting to the interview that they did that had nothing to do with her.
Skin girl jokes. I just act like I don't hear you, bitch, but because I just look at you because you look like your mama and his grandmama. And it didn't never bother me because I already knew what you was going to look like in about 5 years. And you're right on fucking schedule. Because we could talk about a whole bunch of shit that drove me fucking crazy, like your drunk ass mammy, you and your drunk ass mammy sitting at the fucking table whining about some dick all day when I'm trying to run a fucking business. You moved out because your band was over there with a black girl and you couldn't do shit about it. You took my daughter up over there and got her into that bullshit, got her into the fight with the girls. The girl lost her tooth. All that bullshit was your shit, bitch. Don't want you bringing up my name no more. It's okay when Rock bring it up because we have culture. We can go back and forth like this.
Whoa. You know how fucking stupid that sounds? Me and the other mother of my son's child can go back and forth because we have culture. No, you stupid ass. This is why I feel like she is in love with her son and makes it seem like she's her son's ex. What are you trying to go back and forth with your son's baby mom for? You are his mother. There's supposed to be a respect factor there, but there's not. Chrisean put hands on you and your daughter. I guess that felt like competition too. Oh, we just two baby mamas beating each other ass for this nigga's love. This woman is ridiculous. I'm not even going to continue to play this shit because this shit is just weird. I find her to be a very weird individual, and I think she's in love with her son. Watch out for that type of shit. When her son, actually, you know what? She had a picture that leaked on the internet. I think it was like last week or something like that. First and foremost, people, it is very hard for you to accidentally post a picture to the internet. There are steps to it. You have to click post, or you have to click on the box or whatever it is you have to click to be able to post a picture or video. Then you have to click on that picture or video, and then it brings you to another screen. Hey, do you want to edit this? Okay, we can do that. Now, after you edit it, press next. Okay, now upload. There's about 3 to 4 steps, depending on what social media app you're on, before a picture is posted to the internet. So when people try to post some shit that they say they didn't mean to post, you either did or somebody stole your phone and posted it for you. Those are the only 2 options. There's no mistakes in it. Absolutely none. And Blueface's mother decided that she was going to post a picture of her bare backside and then tried to lie and say that she accidentally meant to send that to her husband. No, you didn't. You wanted to have social media see her ass. And you knew that your son was most likely going to see it. Now, Blueface saw it and was like, ew, old lady cheeks. Here come his mother talking about his baby mom's butt and all the shit that's wrong with her butt. It's weird. Y'all niggas weird. It would not be it would not be out of the ordinary if I found out that she did some weird shit to Blueface or his little brother back in the day when they were young. I've said that before too. She gives off that type of energy as well. And I'm not just saying that because I want to try to, say something foul about her. No, her son and his brother, Blueface and his brother, have both made comments that their mother is very weird and is worried about the wrong things. Their mother this woman has commented on Blueface's penis size. I'm sorry, but after a certain age, you're not supposed to be seeing your son's Johnson. And when I say after a certain age, I mean at a very young age. You're not supposed to see what's going on down there. You're not even supposed to want to see what's going on down there. As a matter of fact, the only way I'm pretty sure his mom has seen it is if she tried to look up his own sex tape with his girl, which is even more weird because she made those comments after that shit leaked. Very weird. And then his brother when him and his mom got into it, he said that his mom taught him how to eat coochie. Now, once again, how do you teach somebody how to eat coochie? I don't know. I mean, I've never been taught by my parents, so I wouldn't know. I had to learn on my own. Pretty great at it as well. Some areas. I taught myself. You know, it kind of was giving Jim Jones' mom at that time, you know, with all due respect. I don't want Jim Jones to think I hate him. But he did that to himself. You shouldn't have put that out into the world, even if you thought it was a joke or tried to make it seem like a joke. That was the weirdest shit I've heard in my life. Tongue kissing your moms so that you can learn how to kiss. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway, speaking of crazy mothers, here's this lady right here by the name of Kim Kardashian. She continues to put her child on the internet, and her child continues to display Yeezy-type behavior. Now, Kim Kardashian, being somebody who is addicted to the internet and addicted to her image and addicted to social media, is trying to get and groom her daughter into being the same way. The difference is her daughter isn't trying to pretend to be something she's not, because she's a fucking kid. And kids don't have it in them to do that yet. Maybe when they get older, maybe they can fake it till they make it when they get older. But kids don't have a filter, and they also don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. This is the consequences of having to put your young daughter on the internet. She's going to say something that you probably don't want the world to know. And this is North revealing to the public that she has dyslexia.
It's like very female dominated.
A girl's pick, more like a girl's trip.
I really wanted a male around that was going to be picking them up and taking them to school.
Wait, how?
Scared out of my mind.
I'll do it. How do you spell that? Guys, I have dyslexia. Do you even know what that is?
Is this her?
Yeah.
Dorothy, you are sure spilling the tea on here. Okay?
Well,
I need you to understand that what you hear in the background is also them watching her mom on TV. They're watching the Kardashians. Do you understand how fucking narcissistic that is and how weird it is and how obsessed you have to be with yourself to be sitting at home and having time with your kid? I'm pretty sure something you don't have a lot of time to do because you're probably so busy being Kim Kardashian. The one time that you have out of the day to spend with your child, you sitting there watching yourself on TV?
Should I drop an album?
North, I'm going to get off this live right now because you just are really saying way too much. I love you, but...
Now, that was really Kanye right there. She said, should I drop an album? Yes, you should. I think that it'll be very dope to hear an album from North. God dang it. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's very weird that, you know, you open up this avenue for her and then expect her not to say certain things. She's a kid. Give them time to grow up, man. Give the kid time to grow up. They don't need to be on the internet all day. They don't need to be showing their face all day. They don't need to be talking to random people all day. Let them grow up, man, without being addicted to that shit. Now, I know we were just talking about Blueface and Chrisean, but I want to share this with y'all. I need to ask y'all a quick question before I get out of here, because this has been something that's been, I guess, debated over the past couple of days. What people are asking is, Wack 100 a snitch? Now, I know most answers are probably going to be yes, because he sits on Clubhouse all day talking about other people's business and revealing everything to people, and always somehow has paperwork of somebody's and just has access to all these police documents. I don't know how, but I mean, shit. Only thing I could think of is having a relationship with the police. Anyway, Wack 100 revealed and showed and sent text messages or DMs from Chrisean Rock to somebody else from Baltimore, who apparently they were trying to set up Blueface. So here are the messages. It says, Chrisean says, his BM, the reason why my tooth gone, hilarious. I ain't even tell you everything yet. Just wait till I do. The guy said, be more shit. You feel me? Let's do this. You be knowing where he at. Send that drop of his crib. I needs that. And then she sent something and said, nah, I be knowing where he, where heat to sow. When I get sharp, woo, 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 I'ma send it sometimes. Okay. I don't know what the fuck. My sister said she called you, blah, 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 whatever. Then the next text message here says, I want all them done for not Blueface, his sister, and BM on God. You can't let them get away with it. I always got you and your sisters back. You know that. Make sure you do what I said, and it's up. It's LA. That ain't nothing. They ain't not about nothing. I'ma hit you soon. Be safe. She said 100. Then he said, where you get the drop? She said, dummy, he gave me my phone in the crib. That's for real. His address. He got another crib too. He said, hey, he done fucked up. All right, that's a bet. I'll hit you soon. These are the messages. That nigga sweet. Well, interesting. Very interesting. What up, Clyde? What's going on? He said my sound's a little low. My bad. You talking about the beat or the microphone? But anyway, this is a bigger situation than people are making of it. Like, I honestly feel like there's a lot of women who don't face consequences for literally trying to set somebody up and try to get them killed. We just seen an instance like this with Travis Rudolph, the ex-NFL player whose girlfriend literally texted her brother to shoot up his crib. And when they got there, the other niggas got shot and one of them got killed. And they tried to arrest that man and charge him with murder, but then they found out more about the story. So I was like, why do I keep hearing about stories like this of women trying to set people up or give people their addresses and nothing being done? But we heard the same thing with academics. And even till this day, I don't think academics believes that the girl he was messing with was in on it, but it's no way she wasn't. Those were her friends, or at least the girl was. And there's no other way they would know where academics lives unless his girl told them. But somehow he gave her the benefit of the doubt. That was wild to me, actually. One thing I gotta give that man. He's got to lose points on that one, because I don't care how good the coochie is. I don't give a damn how good the head is. I don't give a damn if she got the fattest ass in the world. If you set me up to where I could possibly die, I could possibly lose my life, I don't give a damn about the excuses. I don't give a damn about, oh, she was on the security camera locking the door before it happened. Yeah, she got a fucking conscience at that point. She felt guilty. That's what happened. How else did somebody just randomly get up and lock the door minutes before somebody tried to come and open it and try to rob you? Sounds like somebody that backed out of the situation last minute because they didn't want to get no blood on their hands. Facts. You have to be the dumbest person in the world to incriminate yourself on the internet. Everything stays there. Everything. So many situations like this, man. It's not just Chrisean. It's a bunch of people out there that try to do this type of shit and don't face consequences for it. Now, it'll be interesting to see if anything actually comes from this, if there's any type of police involvement or whatever, because I mean, clearly the words now are a little bit too vague for this to actually stick. And I'm learning that now because of the Travis Rudolph situation. You literally had a woman say, go shoot his shit up, and she deleted the messages and still hasn't faced any fucking charges for her involvement in the situation. Imagine that. Imagine that. Hitmen have gotten charged for less. Somebody literally texted somebody to come shoot somebody's shit up. They found guns that matched to the people that fled the scene who got shot at by Travis. Clearly it was a hit. An unpaid for hit. No matter if she paid or didn't pay, she still called for this man to die. And somehow, some way, she escaped consequences. There has to be, this is what I believe. There has to be charges and there has to be consequences for women who lie about sexual assaults and women who try to get men killed or try to set men up to get killed. There has to be a charge for that. Has to be. Whew. I didn't know I was gonna take a whole hour here, man. Let me pull back, man. Let me pull back. We got a lot more shit going on. Hey, just to let y'all know, man, I gotta let y'all know two things. First thing first, we are still doing the GMS fund. So if there's anybody out there who would like to donate to the GMS fund and help us improve production, improve this channel, improve everything around us, you can donate to the Cash App here below. It's also in the description below if you want to get the Cash App and donate to this channel. Also, another thing, I am definitely going to go live later on, so I want to see all y'all back here later. I'm going to just be chilling, playing a bunch of beats I made. So if you're interested in that type of thing or you want to come kick it, we smoke one, we'll play some music and chill, and I'll just play some new beats that I got. We're going to do that later on today, man. So y'all pull back on me later if y'all want to, man. I want to see y'all back here. Also, donate if you can. Follow me on my socials. I'll follow everybody back. Hit the like button on your way out. Today has been a very dope show, as always. GMS fam, the green room. Put a GMS in the chat, man. If you enjoyed today's show, if you enjoyed today's live, man, put a GMS in the chat. Let me see. Let me see ya. Appreciate you, Willie. My guy. I'm not liking that. He gets no likes from me. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Hey. I see you, Stony Tats. I see you, King Lukey. I see you, Soda Slim. Hey, I ran into Soda, man, the other day, man, at Cub, man, at my local Cub Foods, man. It was good to see you, brother. Shout out to my GMS fan. I've been seeing quite a few people lately, man. It's been a very interesting past couple weeks, man. 3 weeks or so, man. I ran into a couple supporters of the show, man. It was actually dope. So I appreciate y'all, man. If you ever see me out and you live in Minnesota or whatever the case may be, man, say what's up, man. Illmatic is in the building. Willie Rouse is in the building. My GMS fam, green room. Hopefully I can lose this cough in the next couple days, man. I'm so tired of that shit. I hate coughing, man. I hate it. It hurts my chest. It hurts my chest. Every time. JaVale Whitfield, what's going on, brother? Vallejo is in the building. Soda Slim. Hey, we gotta link up, man. We gotta link up and smoke something, man. Let me know. GMS fam, the green room. I'm gonna see y'all later tonight, man. Like I said, pull back up. I'm gonna be on here playing some new beats. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a little taste. A little taste. Just a little taste. Just a little taste of what y'all gonna hear later on tonight. Make sure y'all pull up on me. We gonna be vibing out later, man. Y'all don't wanna miss it. Beats by GMS going down tonight. Make sure y'all get that notification. I'm gonna put a preview up so y'all can see it. Make sure y'all get that. Hit the notification bell, all that good shit. Hit the likes on it. Support your boy, man. Come vibe out with me later on, man. I'll see y'all later. GMS fam, the green room. We out.
Bye.